Hey, yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Ghost the Rebel. This intro sucks. This is horrible. Okay, this is a makeshift post-podcast episode type of intro. Rondu, I think, originally was going to be the one to edit this episode. Guess what? It's me. And in the middle, or like somewhere early on, he said that he was going to intro? What? Busted. He was going to insert an intro in the editing or the post podcast part. A lot of P's, alliteration, am I right? Into the episode, podcast, whatever. This intro sucks. Guess what? That's the intro. Enjoy the episode. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. 50 subs. We'll do a limited edition merch drop. Run them numbers up. Hope you enjoyed. Happy holidays. Drink your water. I'm out. I'm out. What? Done. Oh my God. I just got done playing Sparking Zero, and this shit got me hot, bro. Like it's starting to suck the fun away from me, and I hate that. Because I understand it's difficult, but it's just, like, outlandishly annoying with these alternative paths, whatever. These what-if scenarios. They don't tell you outright, like, what you need to do for like just the main objective. So today, at least twice, maybe 3 times, I'm just button mashing. I'm just spamming the shit just to get to the main objective, and I'll just deal with the what ifs after the fact. Nope. I'm doing it like that, and I'm doing the what ifs at the same time. It's like, no, I'm just trying to get the main fucking story.
Yeah.
Like, what's this extra shit that you're doing?
Whose storyline are you on right now?
So I finished Goku's last time, so I wanted to start. I think I started Vegeta either this morning or yesterday. I think it was this morning. Yeah, it was this morning.
Yo, hold on. Before you finish, we are twins for real, because I am literally on Vegeta's storyline right now.
I'm just trying to beat everything.
Dude, I played Goku's. I promise you, I could not beat Jiren for the fucking life of me. Jiren was pissing me off, bro.
Wait, in Goku's story?
Like, in Goku's storyline, I haven't. So in Vegeta's, I'm on where we're about to fight Buu, Kid Buu. I had just fought Majin Buu. Did the whole entire sand explosion, the sand time bomb, whatever the fuck Vegeta. No, I forgot Vegeta's time bomb finisher. That shit.
Final Explosion?
Final Explosion, that's what it's called. I knew it was Final something. I just couldn't think of it.
It's Final everything.
But, right? But, yeah, like, right after I did that, I was like, let me take a break because I'm getting pissed off. But, yeah, bro, when I was playing through Goku's, bro, I promise you, like, that was the only nigga I was having trouble with, was Jiren. And I was like, dude, I don't get it. And, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I turned off I had it do it in like so-called easy mode, and I couldn't even do it then. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? And so I literally I turned it back onto like its original like difficulty, and like I finally got through it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take like a 5-day break from this shit. But yeah, like I totally understand what you mean. Because this shit right here is not for the weak.
Dog, I swear.
This shit is stressful.
It is. It's stressful. I'm trying so hard not to complain, but I was looking at my desk and being like, I just want to smack the shit out of it just to get this energy off. If they just had, and I promise you, if they had this feature, it would save some lives. I promise you. If they had a time indicator, that would save a whole lot of grief. Because a lot of times, the alternative shit is like, you have to defeat this person quickly. What the fuck does quickly mean? How much time do I have? Why do I have to look up how much time this mission should do to do the alternative shit or whatever? So I'm over here button mashing, swearing, sweating, cussing, and I'm getting the same result. But I'm going to break your heart right here and right now. You thought fighting Jiren as Goku is a problem? Nigga, I'm gonna break your heart right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and spill the tea. When you get to Jiren's story, same fucking fight, you might uninstall the game. Dog? Like I'm sitting here because this reignited my hate literally for Goku. It's just like, this is why I don't fuck with you. Dog, get ready. You about to cuss. You about to sweat. You might uninstall the game because they start you off, obviously, in Tournament of Power with Ultra Instinct Sign. And dog, he presses you so hard. He volleys you till no end, dog. That's what got me. And when you get his health down to 0, guess what?
That's when he transforms, right?
Yes! Full health!
But you see, that's the same shit I dealt with when I was fighting Goku with, like, bro, like, if I can't remember properly. Because it was before he turned Ultra Instinct. Because I fought Kefla and then Caulifla. Mm-hmm. I fought them. Caulifla was fucking annoying, but I got through her.
Yeah.
And then I fought Jiren first form. And I promise you, like, I did, like, after, like, what, 10, 15 times of, like, trying to dog walk this nigga, I finally, like, just kept pressing him the entire time, not giving that nigga an inch of space. He transforms, and then, like you said, back to full health. Bro, it's actually difficult. It was difficult for me because I tried to keep my health as full as I could. And luckily enough, I did that after like 15 fucking attempts. But, oh God, even talking about this is pissing me off.
Right.
I didn't even play the game.
Right.
But, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, at least you mentally prepared me.
Dude.
I'm not going to fucking enjoy it, but.
Dude, he volleys the shit out of you. He really does. Off the gate. That's all he does. He just bounces you around, and you really got to be crisp with your counters, which is already difficult. But
it is,
just get ready, dog. As you're facing Goku as Jiren, good grief. Like, I played it earlier, stopped, like you, took a nap. That didn't help. Went back to the game. And at the same time, I got Saturday night's main event on my other monitor. I'm pissed at that. I'm lowering the volume all the way down so I can focus on the game. And I'm like, nope. I'm about to set my desk on fire. Like, this shit is not cool. But I'm trying to go through everyone's story. I did Vegeta's today. I did Gohan's today. Which is interesting, right? I don't know if you finished Gohan's at all.
Nah, I started it. The only two people... So the only 3 stories I've started, and the only one I have finished is Goku's. I'm halfway through Vegeta's. Gohan's, I'm still kind of in the beginning. I had just finished fighting Spopovich.
Oh, Jesus.
So I fought him, and then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and switch off. Because the thing is with me is, like, I already started Goku's, and so I was like, you know what, let me kind of backtrack so I don't, like half-ass do somebody's story, right? Like, because I was kind of just going through it, just seeing, like, okay, like, we know all these niggas, you know,
we know the story,
everybody's thing, yeah, you know. So I'm just like, all right, well, who do I want to start and finish? All right, let me just start with the OG. Let me start with Goku's. Did that, finished that, pissed. Vegeta's, did that. We're still going through it, but you know, we stressing a little bit because. Bro, Majin Buu was dog walking me that entire time. Like, I know he's supposed to beat you.
Right.
I get that, but I'm just like, I think I gotta at least try. Nope. That nigga was slapping me around. And as soon as Vegeta said the words, bastard's too strong, I was like, okay, cool. We know what we're doing. We know what we're about to do next.
So. Like, the dialogue is starting to piss me off too. It's just like when people start talking, it's like, well, you fucked up. That's like a failure indicator. For some reason, when I did Vegeta's, right, because I completed it, I guess I'm gonna spoil it in a weird way. When you,
go for it.
For some reason, you don't do Vegeta at the Tournament of Power for whatever reason.
Wait, what? Why
not? He doesn't have a part in the game for Tournament of Power. Because I looked into it. I probably should look a little deeper, but I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure he should have a part. Like, how can he not have a part? But that's number one.
So let me ask you this right quick, because I don't remember. I don't think I went through everybody's. Android 19 has a story, right?
No.
That's interesting, huh?
19?
Huh? On my food tactic? Okay. Not 19. 17.
No, they don't have a dedicated story. I don't think.
It's weird. Okay, so it's weird because obviously we have Goku, Gohan, Vegeta. Frieza even has his own story, which is weird. So I'm just like, okay, all 4 of these niggas competed in the tournament power. So why not? Because I'm pretty sure, because you beat Gohan's, right?
Yes, and that's the other point I wanted to bring up after you're done.
I was gonna say, did he have a tournament of power?
He did.
So why the fuck not? You know what? Whatever.
Right. This is like you barely see Gohan in the tournament of power. Vegeta definitely had a bunch of camera time in that. Why didn't he have? Because I was waiting for the Vegeta Topo fight. You don't have it.
I was about to say. I was literally about to mention that he had the most prominent role in that fight.
He doesn't
Blue
have
Evolution. That's
like I don't know. But going back to the Gohan thing. So another spoiler, because you do play a little bit of the Tournament of Power with him. Now it kind of stops weirdly, like.
Weirdly
in the sense like
during Dispo?
Yeah, because you're fighting with Dispo and you team up with Frieza, because I totally forgot that happened in the show. But you do that and then that's it. It's like, oh, okay, well, because he gets knocked out and stuff like that. But if you look at the map, you can clearly see like there might be more to do, but you're capped, which makes me believe that's probably the DLC that's going to come out in the first quarter for Gohan Beast. I don't know why you do it I don't know, but it stops weirdly.
Okay.
But mind you, I was hot when it happened, so I was like, what's happening?
So so the one thing that really gets to me is like you said, what happened?
So let me stop my recording. We just talking.
Nah, bro. So really what gets to me is the objectives. Because you don't fully know, like, what the fuck is going to happen. Versus, like, for people like us that know Dragon Ball and know the story, we know exactly, like we had, like I mentioned earlier, Majin Buu versus Vegeta. Okay, we knew he got dog walked. He was too strong for him. He did final explosion. That was that. Right. But for people that don't know, it's like, what the fuck? You know?
Right.
I think that's the only thing that really like bothers me about the game, but overall, like, it's a beautiful game. I enjoy it, but there's too many mechanics. Like everything is, it's too much to learn and too much to try to remember at the same time. Because like me and my brother, we run the ones all the time, right? Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna lie, he be dog walking me, bro. But it's like he also has time.
That's what I'm saying.
So there is a huge difference, but for certain characters, they play differently than others. Like my brother's main is Hit. Oof. He's phenomenal at Hit. Ironically enough, Majin Buu is my main. Like, and I used to hate that nigga in fighters, but like I enjoy using him. All versions with him, by the way, except for the fat one. I got to get better with him. But it's like they all have different like like I don't know how to describe it, bro. But it's just weird. Like there's different ways to counter. There's different ways to dodge, and then you got you have the rush. Like it's too much to remember, and it's like I don't even remember the Budokai Tenkaichi series being this much. Like I remember
what I was about to say.
Yeah, like I don't remember it being this much. Like I get it. Like I understand that they're trying to. That obviously they're bringing it back, but they're reinventing it in a way. But also, like, can we just kind of keep it simple for the ones in the back?
Cause we stressed, nigga.
For real, bro. And then like, I don't know. Maybe we might have to play Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the one time.
You know how much that shit costs?
Do you have it, or do you have the second one?
No, I used to have it, but then I sold it when I was in college, not knowing the value of gaming in the future. But I had all them shits. Every single Budokai game I had.
I was gonna say if we can find a way to at least play it, and then at least we might have an idea of like, okay, they're probably just trolling us because
The game is expensive, like, because there's 2 versions of the English version
It's like
of the game.
$70, right?
I mean, if I think that's the second version. I had the first version, which was the best one, because I think the second version they kind of like, I guess to compare, the voice acting in Kai versus like the original
Yeah.
Dragon Ball that we grew up with. It's kind of like that. So the voicing is different. It's not, it's the same game, but it's like the voiceovers kind of fuck it up for me. If I were to get like the cheaper one, the good one is like $200, maybe $300 at this point, because it got modded so much.
That's true.
But like to get the regular, it's like a limited edition too. Why the fuck did I sell it? But no, bro, I completely agree with everything that you said. Speaking of objectives, so I did Piccolo, right? That's where I stopped at. I was like, you know what? I'm done.
I haven't even started Piccolos yet, bro.
Speaking of objectives, that's confusing too. Because at the very beginning, I'm at the part with Nappa and Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin, right? The objective.
Oh,
for
this is
Piccolo,
okay. This is the beginning.
Yeah, it's like the Cyberman and like Yamcha and Tien died and all that kind of shit. So
was
the
like, who the fuck
objective
is
for
Nappa?
Piccolo is like defeat Nappa. Nigga, what do you mean defeat Nappa? He doesn't defeat Nappa at all. What do you mean defeat him? You have to probably survive or like lose on purpose. So that's confusing too.
And then you know what's crazy? so back when I don't know which Dragon Ball game this was. I don't think it was a part of the Tenkaichi series, because I remember I had one specifically for GameCube. But there was a part where like when not Nail, when Piccolo was loading up hold on. What? Special beam cannon, and Goku had him in an arm in a
Raditz?
yeah. When Goku had Raditz in a
Full Nelson.
in a full Nelson. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. God damn.
Bro, it's the full moon. That shit just don't make no sense. So
I almost said a Deathlock, but
basically the Master Lock, the Hurt Lock.
the Hurt Lock. No, but I remember as a kid, you had the objective, you had to keep Raditz in a straight line because
this
he
is the
was
first
moving
Budokai
so
game.
much. Yeah, like you had to keep him in a straight line because he kept moving left to right, and where like the charge was, it was straight. So I remember as a kid, like I was struggling with that, so I always had to ask my mom to help me, because back then my mom was an OG when it came to helping me with games.
I remember you
I don't
telling
know
me.
what happened now, but but nah, like that was like the most stressful thing, and I was kind of expecting to I put myself back in that mindset to do that again, but it didn't happen. Which I mean, I guess is cool. But what I'm trying to get at is that obviously we had there were objectives like within these storylines. Now I don't think all the story they had like full on stories. Like I think some of the stories only lasted for like so many hours because it wasn't they were like different part games, because in the Dragon Ball series only went up to certain points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So versus with this, we have all these sagas that we go through. So it's just I just think, because there's supposed to be another update coming 2025. I don't know when exactly. I think it might be within the first 3 months of the new year, because we have Dragon Ball Superhero. We have the new characters, Gohan Beast, upgraded
Gamma
Piccolo,
1 and
and then we got the
2.
other people. So I don't know. I think maybe with this, we might get an update as well when it comes to like these objectives. Hopefully we do. I sincerely doubt it, but I think it'd be nice to kind of give the people, because apparently I saw somewhere like for everyone that bought the game, I guess like they lost like 40 or 50% of their players because it's just so damn difficult, which I get. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I get the struggle. So it's just it's a lot.
Like, we're trying not to complain, but like, nigga, like I ain't never played a Dark Souls game, but if I ever did, I feel like this was what it would be like. And
Let me tell you, bro, it's not even close. It's not even close. Listen, I've played Bloodborne. I've played Elden. I haven't like fully played Elden Ring, but I played some of it because my brother has it. It ain't no joke. I'm still playing Wukong. I'm gonna bring that back soon. But that shit right there ain't no joke.
Man.
Like, you can't
at least like with Wukong, from what I'm seeing, is like they give you a little bit more breathing room to be like, okay, let me breathe for a second. Like you far over there, like okay.
But you see, that's exactly what it is. It's a second, bro.
That's fine. Bro, I'm telling you.
I mean, okay.
Ultra Instinct Goku gave me PTSD now because the same thing applies. Like your health starts at max and then he goes into a second phase. He's at full health. You still have your normal health or probably like a extra bar because eventually you do transform. This man hits you with a Kamehameha. You literally can't even blink fast enough. And 12,000 hit points is off you. It's like, nah, dude, I'm about to hit my desk for real. I can't even blink, and the nigga hit me with that. He didn't even charge it up. It's like, and where'd my health go? Where did my health go? Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I don't blame you for feeling how you feel. Like it's a lot. It is a stressful game though, but I don't know.
I'm gonna get a couple more days away from it, so.
Shit, a couple more days.
Days
turns to weeks turn to years.
Yep. Hey. Fuck. I'll wait till the patch. Hope for the best. Cause no. Bro. Like. Oh my god.
Well.
I feel like the spiciness is not gonna simmer down given what we're about to talk about.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's only gonna get worse.
Yep, let's just go ahead and
let's just keep going.
Yep.
So
do the intro, bro.
So next topic.
Oh wait, this is welcome to the podcast, y'all. Shit.
Oh. Wait, I'm pretty sure I already did like an intro. Like once
I ain't hear an intro at all, bro.
No, this is for the edited version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's all taken care of.
You're welcome, by the way.
But the next topic, CoryxKenshin, bro. Fuck it. He's back. And he came back in the most CoryxKenshin-esque style ever. That's literally the nicest way you could put it. I think it's the only way I can put it, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll tell you my reaction, and then I know you have. Yeah, you got some stuff to say, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to purge all these emotions, bro. So go ahead.
I got you. I'm gonna go ahead first. Mine's gonna probably be as short as sweet as possible.
Yeah.
So I was out of town. Which, by the way, my girlfriend graduated.
Clap it up.
She can't hear me because she got her new Beats headphones. Graduation gift. So I was out of town to watch my girlfriend graduate, and we're in the car, and my brother shoots me a text. He says, "Cory uploaded," in all caps. I said, "Who? What? When?" I dropped everything. I didn't actually drop everything, but I stopped what I was doing on my phone, and I immediately just went to YouTube, went to his channel, and at first I thought I didn't see anything, but then I saw a minute 30, a minute and 2 second video, give or take, and the first half was an anime. And so I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, Cory done made an anime. I'm guessing he's voice acting, like creator, so on and so forth. Whatever. Big ups to him for that. I'm excited. Hopefully we see what this is about. I know he's supposed to be coming back supposedly in like 2 days. So we'll see how that goes. But then after that video ended, he comes out CoryxKenshin style, and yeah, it's so like how I felt. I guess the nicest way I can put it is like, you know how you know how you're in a relationship and you and your girl argue about anything and everything under the sun, and you apologize, and then it kind of happens again and you're kind of just numb to it. It's kind of, that's kind of how I felt. Or better yet, that's a horrible analogy. You know how you consistently, oh, so you know what? My girlfriend actually gave me a better analogy than this. My girlfriend had said, imagine I step on your toe, right? Every hour, every minute of every day. And I say sorry consistently. And no matter how many times you tell me that you're stepping on my toe, I consistently do it. And it just doesn't stop. Like, how does that make you feel? So
Running hands.
Yeah, but it's like,
because I done told you, like, why stop touching on my stop it on my foot.
So so I guess case in point, what I'm trying to say is like, I'm kind of like, I was kind of like numb to it. Like, I'm like, we haven't seen you for a whole year. You've done this more than once, you know? So it's like, I mean, you're back, you're alive, you're doing your own thing. Great. And it's like, I've been a CoryxKenshin fan since 2017. So like, you know, it's just weird. It's just weird, you know? Like, I'm not mad. I'm happy he's okay. I'm happy he was living his best life. You know, bro made an anime. Like, he's doing other things other than YouTube. Cool, you know? But it's just like, after you've dipped so many times and said you're sorry, you wouldn't do it again, and then you kept doing it. It's like, well, shit, nigga. And you here, and it's like, okay, cool, you here, nigga, like, bet. You know? So, I don't know. I think I'm just, like, I guess I'm over it. But, you know, let's just see how this year goes. You know? Or this new year goes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because it's like, at the end of the day, we don't know what happened on his journey. He might have lost someone very close to him, which why he needed a longer break. Like, he's not, like, as I think as fans, you know, we don't, like, it'll be nice to know if he's okay, but we don't need to know this nigga's personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't owe us that, in my personal opinion. I don't think, like, if, like, for example, God forbid, if he lost his mom, right, or his dad or his grandmother, someone he's very close to, like, I would think that deserves a long fucking break. Like, I wouldn't even be worried about coming back to YouTube if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, we don't know what he was dealing with. You know, we know that he's okay. You know, apparently there was a photo that went out some time ago, like he had mentioned in the video, but, you know, like, we don't know if he was grieving. We don't know if he was, you know, like, we just don't know. You know, if he decides to tell us what happened, cool. We'll find out then. But other than that, like, you know, that's just kind of how I feel about it. So yeah, that's it. I guess that's like my nicest way to put it. Yeah. All right. Ghost de Rebel.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Yep. And like he said, that's the nicest way to put it, because I'm about to go in. Like, I have to. First of all, when you text me, I was having an eye exam, and I was feeling good, feeling great, even though somebody was complaining in there about their appointment schedules. I don't care. I was being service at the eye exam, and everything was great. You sent me the text that Cory uploaded. You said red alert, red alert. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? Like, what's going on? And then you said, matter of fact, let me verbatim read what you said. You had said, dog, red alert, Cory's back. And I replied, I don't know how to feel because I didn't get the notification yet. And then as I'm responding to you, that's when I got the notification. I said, just got the noti, but at an eye exam. You said, okay, bet. And we both knew he'd be back before the year was over, which we did call. And I replied, saw it, dog, ... Why do I feel like Xavier and Kofi slighted? Okay, here's the thing. When he came back, first of all, Cory, great to see that you came back. But at this point, as a veteran viewer of his, because the new people probably don't get it, but if you've been around like you and I, we've been following the man for years. You followed him since 2017. I followed him since 2014. So it's been 10 years, and holy shit, where did 10 years go? But the first thing, like, it wasn't full on excitement. It was like, okay, interesting. Like, I was squinting my eyes like, like, how come you came back all of a sudden? Like, what's going on? I saw the clip, and I had the same impression. Like, okay, you've been working on a project. That's fine, great, and dandy. Most likely, that's probably why you were, on your long break, which is fine. But the one quote that kept repeating in my head was, it came from Xavier and Kofi again. You left us. You left us again. And it's the repeated behavior that is the problem for me without any sort of change. We've talked about this numerous times on several episodes. Y'all should go check out them episodes, by the way, and subscribe if you already haven't. But my thing is, with his status, with his position, with, like, he's a huge pillar in the black community as far as content creating, specifically on YouTube. You have 19 million followers, which is well deserved. But here's the thing. You've been repeating the same thing and singing the same song and dance over and over and over and over for years. This is not a recent thing. New people will probably think this is, the first time. No, this is like the 8th or the 9th time. It's like, dog, you keep coming back in the same fashion, saying like he comes like back, like his comeback videos is the same cookie cutter thing. It's like he tries to joke with you a little bit, like, hey, how y'all doing? No, nigga, shut up. What happened? Because now we need an explanation. Because the thing is, when he did the 9-month break, this was around the same time that I hate bringing this up, but it's the same time, I believe, that Etika passed away. And it's like around that time, people just started dipping. People started disappearing. Some people ended up dead, knock on wood. But it's like, you don't want to scare your fan base. If you have to dip for whatever reason, I understand we need breaks. As creators now, like before we were hardcore into creating ourselves, Rondu, right? We didn't really grasp like how difficult content creating could be, especially at the level of him. But as we became creators, it's like, you know what? Yeah, sometimes we just gotta dip a little bit, like take a little break, recharge, refocus, go about life and, not sit at a desk forever. But the thing is, this is repeated behavior. I agree with you, and we've said this multiple times. You don't have to owe us an in-depth explanation as to why you got a dip, right? But something so simple and so linear as taking some time off, be back soon, that would satisfy me 1,000%. Because I get it, right? Like, okay, you taking some time off, good on you. Come back stronger and more refreshed. But he does this thing where he uploads a string of videos. It seems consistent. It's like, okay, we're back in, the good rotation, good rapport. And you just dip again for months and years at a time. It's like, now we're scared. Did something happen? Did something happen with your family? Now we're stuck with all these what ifs. What happened? Is he okay? And God forbid that other people's fan bases like Berlizzi, JoJo, Dante, the people that he collabed with, they get bombarded in their comment sections with where's Cory? What happened with Cory? Do you talk to Cory? Same shit happened with Mav Attack, which is a whole different side conversation. I don't know if you know much about that drama that was happening maybe like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I know they're not cool no more.
Yeah, but it's like, because I saw the video that Mav Attack uploaded a while ago saying like why he's not really cool with Cory, and ever since that he deleted it. But some of the points that he was making was factual, I feel like. Like, I understand, like, if you have a big following, you have all these eyes on you, I get it. The pressure is really on. But just don't be duping your fan base, coming back with these videos, acting all nonchalant like nothing fucking happened, while we over here worried sick and trying to like figure out, hey, because he's an idol. We look up to the guy. We emulate the guy. Have the decency and common respect just to say, hey, everything is cool. Like, I'm cool. I'll be back in a few months. Okay, cool. Bet. That's it. But he keeps doing the same shit over and over and over to the point it's like, it's bittersweet for me. You came back. Great. I'm very curious of how he's going to start talking with, like, I guess this project that came out or that's coming out. But it's like, dude, you kind of fucked up. You kind of messed up. This is not good behavior. This is not respect. You're kind of disrespecting your people. And it's like, I don't hate the man. I'm disappointed. Like you said, I'm just disappointed. It's like, and boy, dude, I held back so much trying not to make this certain tweet saying, glad he's back, but at the same time do the cheer emoji, like the champagne glasses cheering, until the next time he does it again. Because that's what we think now. That's his reputation. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. Jesus. He's going to do it again, most likely. And that sucks. Again. Yeah. It's like, come on, dog. Like, your reputation's kind of, it's sour now. It's sour for the veterans. For the new people, they don't get it. But for people you and I, like you and I, do, like, what the fuck? Are you really going to change this time?
And honestly, I get your frustration. And then, like I said, for me, it's like, I think for me, and this is, I mean, whatever. I mean, if it sounds sad, it sounds sad. But I've gotten used to the emotion of, like, I guess, like, losing people. Because, like, for me, like I said, I've been watching Cory since I was, like, 17, 18. You know, since I was in high school. So, you know, and, like, when you watch a certain person for a lot of time, you grow like a connection with them, you know? And like you said, like, we emulate him. He has a huge part to play in why we create. So, you know, it's hard, you know? So, like, after like the 5th time he like bounced, or I guess this most recent time, I just was like, well, damn. All right, well, it is what it is, you know? It's like that one uncle it's like that one favorite, like, cousin that you haven't seen in a while. And it's like, oh, shit. Okay, cool. We still cool? Cool, we still cool. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So, it's like, you know, it is what it is. I'm happy he's okay. I'm glad he's okay. But I'm just, like I said, I'm kind of, you know, just over it. I was actually thinking, because he's supposed to upload again on the 16th. I was gonna be like, well, damn, we should do like a reaction together and to see like a joint reaction to see what he says.
What day is that? Monday? Ah, shit.
That's like Tuesday, but I don't get off of work till later.
The 16th is Monday.
Oh, is it Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm off Monday. Holy shit.
I am not.
What time you get off work?
3 p.m. I probably won't get back until like 4, well, technically 5:30 your time.
Oh, that's cool. We can do it like around 6. I'll wait.
Oh, well, yeah. Just
I can wait for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
For sure.
And we can Fusion Struggle reacts.
Basically, okay.
I'm cool with that. We should actually start doing that. Like, start doing like joint, like a group reaction, and just put it on our channel. There we go, everybody. We figured it out.
There it is.
No,
I agree
but
with you. Like, I'm over it too. It's just like I'm gonna still like congratulate you, but from a distance, you know, because we've been fooled so many times.
Yeah, and honestly, that's kind of how I feel too. And I don't even want to say I feel slighted. Like, I don't know. It's like I said, bro. It's like that one cousin you haven't seen in a while, and you wonder if y'all still cool. I'm currently dealing with that, but it's just like once you find out y'all still good, it's like, oh, okay, cool, bet. You know, that's just what it is. You know, but it's just like you said. It's just a little common courtesy, bro. Like, people that's been loyal to you for years,
right?
Years, and it's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I think we've both unsubscribed to him at one point.
Yep.
And then resubscribe because it just don't feel right. It's just weird. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. This is weird.
It's just like we're just asking for bare bones, just respect, just decency. We're not saying like you owe your life to us. Hell no, dude. It's just like, come on, dude. Like, you worry people when you do this. And if you are aware of that, that's bad. If you aren't aware of it, that's also concerning because you've been doing this multiple times. But it's like,
yeah,
a lot of this could be just ironed out if you would just say, like, hey, I'm taking some time off. Okay, done. Cool. Now everyone else can be at ease and like not worry so much. Versus people just stopping and you don't hear from them anymore, especially in this day and age. It's a scary thought.
Yeah, because honestly, there was a point, not well, obviously recently, but I think the last time he did it, I went to his comment section under videos, and like people were like I wouldn't say losing their minds, but there was a lot of people that were concerned. Like, yo, I'm praying for you. I hope everything's okay. Like we had like there's the community that we're a part of, like, care about him, so it's like you said, it's concerning if you know about this and either just don't give a fuck, or that you don't know this and still, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, like you said, it's just just have some, just a little bit of common courtesy, bro. That's
right. It's just, come on, dude. Like, we love you. Like, we gon' forever love you. Just, come on, dude. Just
your shit together, nigga.
Literally. That's the nicest way to put it. It's just like, I don't know. And obviously, like, we have, like, deep emotional attachment just because, like, we have been following for years. So we're probably feeling it way deeper than some other people could. But it's like, come on, man. Get your shit together. Like, I hate to compare to. But, like, let's say Dashie. Right,
dog. I swear to God, I was just about to say Dashie. I promise you, my nigga. I literally was about to bring up the point. I was gonna be like, dude, hold on. I literally was about to be like, dog. Imagine if Dashie. I was, bro, crazy. We are brothers for real. Yes, I literally. I was just thinking to myself, bro, if Dashie did this shit, imagine how the fucking fan base would react.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I'm gonna let you finish, but that was
that's basically what it is.
Crazy,
but like, because Dashie like takes like a couple like breaks here and there, which is fine. But like, he kind of like
people know
exactly. It's like, hey,
he'll literally say it in the video. He'll be like, look, there ain't gonna be no video on Sunday or Monday. I'll see y'all this, that, the next. Bet we know when Monday come up, we ain't got no video. But even sometimes he'll sit there and he'll spoil us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and I'm not expecting Cory to do that, but it's like when you have people like us sitting in the dark for almost practically an entire year.
Over a year. The last time we uploaded was June 2023. And we're about to hit 2025.
So over a year with like nothing. And then it's like, I think it's going overboard. Like, going over to people's channels that he associates himself with.
Yeah.
And just bombarding him. Like, that's too fucking much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay. And I think, if not Berleezy, I think one of his closest friends, Brandon, might have been like, okay, look, like, had to tell people, like, chill the fuck out. Like, he's fine. You know, he's this, that, and the next. Like, I think there's been a couple of instances where people have had to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, y'all, like, we get it. Y'all love him. Y'all want him to be safe. But it's like, come on, you know? So it's like, shit like that can also be fixed with just a simple...
Right. But, like, we're only reacting like that because we don't have nothing to go off on. Because the man literally just disappeared. And that's... Because, like, the longer you do that, the more, like, the what-ifs grow in our own head. Given, like, the stories that we've seen or heard or read with, like, even people outside the platform. Like, disappearances. It's like, whoa, what the hell? Like, we don't want to think like that. But given, like, we have nothing to work on, them insecurities and anxieties grow naturally. And it sucks. It's just give us something, like... Even in the interim of this whole time, he gave out a random tweet saying, I'm cool, just taking some time. Okay, cool. Now we can breathe. The man's alive, right? We can, like, simmer down a little bit. We're like, okay, cool, we can breathe. Like, but when you do this for so long, and as long as he did, it's like, what do you expect us to do? Just, come on, dude. Like, you can make this so simple, but you don't. And then you kind of like, I don't want to say you laugh in our face, but it's just like, dude, don't come over here with this. This is just me. I'm just speaking on it. Yeah, I just go. It's like you got, I don't want to say slighted, but it's like somebody, quote unquote, did you wrong. And then they pop up and be like, hey, how's it going? Like, no, dude, what the hell was that last time? That was my last impression of you. What happened? We need some explanation.
Yeah, no, that's happened before. I get you. It just...
we ain't no fools no more.
Yeah.
But again, glad he's back, but okay.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
All right, cool.
Let's see what happens. Fusion Struggle reacts to CoryxKenshin's apology. Huh?
The apology.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes, bro.
And it's crazy because was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I popped off in my Discord about it too, just like voicing out. I did. I popped off because like talking about it, and like a few people were like, you know what? I completely agree with you. Like, not to say that I needed people to agree. It's just like I was just voicing out my stuff, but like they were saying, you know what? I see your point. I do. I see your point. It's valid. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, I don't want to be mad at the man, but. If it was a first or second offense, not the 8th or 9th, nigga. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? That's like, you gonna get your ass. Where the belt at? Like, nah, I done told your ass. Stop doing that. I'm sorry. Nope. Go get the Switch.
Go outside and get a Switch.
We gonna see how sorry you is. But
that's facts though. It is what it is. Like you said. I mean, we'll see how this goes. Yeah. Let's see how this shit goes, brother. We'll see how it goes. But in other news, today's date of the recording is 12/14/2024. The time is 11:12 p.m. And Saturday night, main event had came on WWE on Peacock. Now, I actually forgot that it was airing today. I just got back into town. I know, Ghost, you were watching it, like you said, playing Dragon Ball. I almost said Fighters.
I'd rather play Fighters than Sports. That's how bad it is.
I don't know, bro. Fighters is...
At least we know what to expect, but this is like...
That's true. But, point being... you were watching a lot of the matches before I was. I was actually kind of, I want to say skimming. I watched a few matches head on. Some I kind of skimmed through to see the the ending. Now, I'm gonna go lie to you. Do you want to go through every match, or do you want to go through the matches that kind of just matter?
Wait, did you finish the whole thing or no?
I got spoiled towards the end, but I did finish everything else.
Yeah, we can go like match per match, or
All right. So we'll do match per match. So we'll go with, you know what? Before we actually, this will fall in line with this first match. But we'll go. So the first match of the night was Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. So there's gonna be another Future Struggle episode before this. Hopefully you guys check it out.
Please do.
Yeah. But the night after that, because it was War Games, I think it was War Games happened right after that Monday night. Drew, was it that Monday night or was it the week after? One of the two. The most recent Monday Night Raw that happened. Sami Zayn called out Drew McIntyre because he sneaked both Jay and Sammy, and most recently Jimmy, who is injured right now. Which, by the way, shouts out to Big Jim. 2025 is going to be big for him when he comes back. He said he might fuck around and go towards the U.S. title. And honestly, we also had a few predictions on how this would go for Jimmy, but it seems like the Bloodline's doing their own thing. They're going to be the Bloodline regardless when they come together, whether we're apart, and it seems like Jimmy's okay with that. He said he basically needs to make a name for himself. He's cool with it. So the predictions that we had, I'm not saying they were fully false, but we'll see how that goes from there. But yeah, so Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. I thought it was a pretty decent match for the most part. Which, by the way, did you happen to see that video of Drew like kind of airing his grievances with everything?
No, from Busted Open Radio.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I meant to see it, but I just been.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That actually made me shed a tear.
Really?
And yeah, it was when you hear him talk about what he talked about, it's really gonna make you think. You can definitely tell, you could definitely tell that it's not a work, it's a shoot for real. Mm-hmm. But WWE is obviously gonna use it for his character development and his storylines, which I guess is fine. I really got to give my shout out to Drew McIntyre, bro. That nigga really is a workhorse, and fact that he's not champion right now kind of bothers me. But we kind of know why they're doing it. But at the same time, all the sacrifices that he's been making. Because I'll tell you one of the things that he mentioned. He mentioned that his mom passed recently. Mm-hmm. I think it was recently or a while back, and he was just going through it. Bro, like everything that happened with Clash of the Castle and just not really spending time with his family like that. And within recent months of him being away after Hell in the Cell with Punk, he got to really spend time with his family. And he basically said that at this point, he doesn't give a fuck. He's taking what he's taking what he deserves. And he was like, for all you Twitter marks out there, I don't give a fuck what you think. And then he threw the mic and then walked off the show. But yeah, bro, like I really feel for Drew, bro. He also had said that when his mother passed or he was dealing with deaths in his family, like nobody, like he said he can count on one finger on who reached out to him to make sure he was okay. And Karrion Kross actually had tweeted something about it. He said just caught a very disturbing video on here. Very heartbreaking. Yeah. Actually wish I didn't see it. If you had his number and you were someone who didn't call him over the last month, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Just like actions do, lack of actions lead to consequences. I feel like Karrion obviously was one of those people that reached out to him.
Wait, was that about Drew?
That was about Drew, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like a random thing, because you know how sometimes Twitter just be randomly putting out videos that you don't want to see. Like, how the fuck did this get on my feed? And well, at least I've been there at least twice. But if that was about Drew, that's one, great working, and two, just awesome overall. I had no idea.
Yeah, that was about Drew. I feel like he's probably one of those people that Drew said he can count on a finger that reached out to him.
Wow.
That's just my hypothesis, only because seeing Karrion Kross out of character, he just seems like a very genuine fucking dude.
That's what I've been hearing.
I seen a video of his latest interview with Chris Van Vliet, which shouts out to you, Chris, OG for real. He just seems like a really just down to earth person. The fact that he hasn't had a run is also baffling, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, like seeing that, I was just like, golly, bro. Like, please give Drew his fucking flowers and the title. Because he deserves it. He deserves it, bro. And I would hate to see him leave. I know he just re-signed some time ago. So he's gonna be here for a little bit, but please give him give him his run, please, man. Please. So yeah, so Drew versus Sammy, first match of the night. Went down as I expected it to go, with Drew taking the win. Do you want to give your 2 cents on it, or you just want to kind of just go down the list one by one?
No, we can go down the list because at the same time I was playing Sparking Zero, raging and potentially destroying my whole setup. But I did see the match, like here and there. Same sentiments. It kind of like happened the way that I thought it was going to happen, and yeah, he's just going to run through the whole bloodline, the OG bloodline. So there you go.
Okay, got you. And so I also saw somewhere, because wrestling, and the swerves and stuff, they had said that major title change is going to be happening. Well, we ended up getting Io Sky versus the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Liv Morgan. I watched some of the match. Io Sky, great fucking performer. But ultimately, she ended up losing to Liv. Which I feel like at some point, Io probably is going to beat Liv for the title. That's just my hypothesis. After the match, Rhea Ripley came out, signifying she was still coming after Liv, which I don't know how many times they faced off at this point, but it is what it is. So, that's fun. After that match, we ended up getting...
Hold on, before you do that. So I think I know what's going to happen with everyone involved. So with Rhea coming out, it was kind of like an eye roll, like, oh my God, here we go. But I remember, I think last time, maybe in the previous episode of Future Struggle, I had said, I don't know who would win the Royal Rumble as far as like the women's side. I believe it's going to be Io. And I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I am too.
And they're probably going to do Io and Ripley at Mania, which is fire. That's more intriguing. Love me some Liv, but I feel like she might go for the IC title for a little bit. That would make more sense, especially since the Judgment Day is going to break up at some point. But I thought Io was going to win tonight.
I did too. And I was expecting that title change to be the one that was major moving over, since it's the Women's World Championship. But it didn't happen. So I was like, okay. So I kind of raised my eyebrow a little bit.
The title back. I think Rhea's going to win the title back shortly. So
yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's kind of inevitable, which at this point, which I'm cool with.
Because if you don't, like, what the fuck are we doing?
What was the next match after that?
The next match after that was
it the world title match?
What the fuck? Was there a pre-show? I'm seeing Motor City Machine Guns defeated A-Town Down Under. So this I didn't even know that. I didn't see that at all.
I didn't see that either.
Hold on, what the hell does this mean? This was a dark match. Oh, that was a dark match. Oh, well.
Oh, okay, well, it makes sense.
Well, anyway, the next one was Gunther, Finn Balor, Damian Priest.
So, after, because like I said, I seen somewhere that there was going to be a major title change. So I was going to be like, okay, so if it wasn't the Women's World Championship match, maybe we might fuck around and get this triple, like someone may win on this triple threat. Which once again, it didn't happen. Gunther retained. But I thought it was a pretty solid match for what it was. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we know that Finn and Damien aren't done with their feud yet.
Annoying.
And you know what's funny? I remember a while back when me and you went to our our first wrestling event together. You remember when after after that night, we ended up getting in the Uber and we drove home, and we were trying to figure out who was going to be champion and who was going to defeat Gunther.
Because Gunther wasn't champion at the time. I'm trying to remember that.
So at the time, I think Damien was champion.
I think. Hold on, because this was.
Yeah, this is after
Gunther became champion at SummerSlam, and we went in July or June, July. Who was World Heavyweight Champ? Wait, maybe it was Damo. It was Damo.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, never mind. My fault.
Yeah, so, because I remember, this is, because Solo was Tribal Chief at this point. We still haven't heard from Roman.
Yeah, because Damo became the champion at WrestleMania, and he lost it at SummerSlam, and we went in the middle. So there you
April,
go.
May, June. Yeah, because I came to see you in June.
Yeah.
So Damien was champion around that time. So we were trying to figure out who was going to beat Damien for the title. Obviously, Gunther was the pick. But then we were like, well, who's going to beat Gunther? And I remember you saying that, or I think I probably said it. Either way, we both kind of speculated that it might be Finn. Because Finn was the only, like, runner-up at that point to beat Gunther for the title. Because, we had, Punk and Seth, and that was supposed to be a money match. Which apparently is supposed to be the first match of Raw, which is weird, but whatever. So I still think that may still happen next year. But yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents about it. I thought the match was pretty good. Gunther can't have a bad match. He has yet to have a bad match. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the match for sure.
I was too busy raging, so I didn't see it. I mean, I was seeing it, but not really.
Okay. So the match after that was
I'm just tired of seeing Finn lose.
You say you're tired of what?
I'm tired of seeing Finn lose.
I mean, there are reports saying he's supposed to have a big push next year, so we'll see how that goes.
He should be champion by 2020. See, we said the same thing about Drew. Everybody should be champion next year. But I hope he gets a proper world title run though.
Nah, facts. And he might drop it off to Drew,
Or Drew can drop it off to him.
Nah. I mean, if anyone truly got robbed, it was Finn.
Yeah, no, Drew and Finn can go crazy. Because I don't see Drew being a face anytime soon.
Nah, that's not happening.
But Finn's definitely going to be a face. And, that would be a fire feud.
A trilogy would really make some money.
Finn and Drew for the title, that could be fire. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I think that would definitely go. That would work for sure. So, let's see. So, after that, it was the United States Women's first ever tournament match with Chelsea Green winning.
Chelsea Green.
Which, well deserved. I'm happy that she won. She deserves her motherfucking flowers.
Yo, her fit was crazy.
You said what?
Her fit was crazy.
Yeah, it kind of was. I was like, are those little Chelseas?
Yup. Only shirt? Chelsea. I'm like, you got it. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah. I do hope Mishin does win a championship soon because she is a great athlete, a great competitor. She also deserves her flowers. So hopefully she wins championships soon on the main roster. But yeah, congratulations to Chelsea Green. She won. And also, I'm assuming, actually, I'm not even assuming, apparently that was the major title change. Because I didn't even actually watch the Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens match. So I was in the middle of actually watching the Finn Balor triple threat match, but my phone closed and I tried to open it back up to get to the part where I was at, and it showed the end of the match of Cody holding the title up, and his music was playing. So I was like, fuck. So I didn't really like fully watch that match, but Cody retained. Which I guess we knew that was gonna happen, but it's like at the same time, throw us a swerve, bro. Like, have Cody lose, win it back at Chamber or something, and then, drop it off to Randy, But, it is what it is. Pay-per-view was okay. Because I'm not calling it PLE. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I just wish, because I didn't fully watch that match. I didn't really see Kevo go off. I'm probably going to watch it just to watch that match, but the end result was still going to be the same. So,
got some developing news for you.
Oh, shit.
Well, first of all, I thought there was, him coming out with the wing title, not bad. I mean,
that was actually kind of fire. That was fire.
That was fire. Like, they pulled the trigger on that. I love that.
Yeah. One time only, though, which is disappointing, but.
Huh?
I said one time only, though, which is disappointing.
I mean, that's fine. It's branding. We understand the assignment. So, I happen to be on...
the kid in me.
Sorry. Right. I happen to be on Twitter at the moment. Still not called X. So, apparently, Kevin hit Cody with a package power driver after the match.
Oh, shit.
And he got into, like, a little scuffle with Triple H at the ramp.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that literally just happened. Or, like, not now,
when you say scuffle, is it like they pushed each other back and forth?
Yeah, they were pushing each other back and forth. Like, Triple H, you know how his shoves and shit, like...
Nah, Triple H be shoving niggas for real.
Yeah, so he was shoving Kevin at the entrance.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, so that just happened. Which I don't know what this means. Maybe Cody's gonna be off TV for like maybe a couple weeks. Maybe Randy's gonna come back. My thing, same thing. The copy and paste what I said about Finn Balor with KO. I really want KO to be champion at this point because the man is just.
I think a lot of people do. Yeah.
Like, he's just so good. I'm tired of him being in these championship matches and losing. Like, this is like maybe the 7th or 8th one in the row. Just give him a reign. Give him a reign. He more than deserves it. But
he hasn't had a championship since,
I think, 16?
Since 2017. His last title was in 2017. I think he was U.S. champion around that time.
No, like, his last title was a tag team title.
Oh,
with
facts.
Sammy.
You're right. But like a singles championship.
Oh, singles. Well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, KO is so good. I feel like the way that the ending happened tonight was kind of like planting a mini seed of the Homelander Cody coming in. Because he did a crossroads on the chair. It's like, But man, they did have me when, I don't know if it was a stunner or a pop-up, but KO had the pin. There was no ref in the ring. Again, I wasn't watching all of it. I was too busy raging. But he had the pinfall. And I was like, oh, shit. And I think Cody had hit something. But then KO kicked out. It's like, oh, shit, they might put the title on KO, and I'm here for it. But
yeah,
it's like, what? I can't really pinpoint what they're going to do with Cody for Mania. I mean, it's most likely going to be The Rock.
Okay, so I'm on Twitter too right now, right? Mm-hmm. I'm scrolling to just look because Twitter's blowing up right now for what just happened. Yeah. I'm literally seeing nothing but, oh shit, KO just pile drive Cody. Like, I'm seeing nothing but that right now,
and I'm seeing shit clean too.
No, that shit. The way Cody bounced up, I was like, shit.
I was like, oh, that shit look like it hurt for real.
Yeah. Hey, without the proper, that shit might hurt. So look. So you remember when Rock had came out all that time ago after Cody won the title?
Yeah.
So apparently, someone on Twitter said, hold up, The Rock did say whether you're champion or not champion. And he had just quoted that. He said, we got to keep this in mind, y'all. He said, whether you're champion or you're not champion, Rock is going to come back for you.
At the same time, So we have a couple of caveats. We have that one, and we also have the CM Punk Paul Heyman caveat.
Oh God! See, wrestling, dog, it just doesn't fucking end. There are so many. I don't know if saying the word plot holes is.
He got stretchered out. Sorry, Cody. I saw a picture just now. He got stretchered out.
Okay, so he's gonna be out for a second.
He's gonna be out for a hot minute, which is fine. That's cool.
What if? Nah, that's stupid.
No, go for it. No, come on.
I was gonna say, like, what if getting pile drive, like for storyline purposes, like, does something to his mental, and that kind of triggers like this Homelander Cody start. You know,
it's coming. It's going to come over here. Like it's gonna happen.
Thank you for not telling me my idea was dumb.
Wait, no. What's the idea though?
No. I mean, it wasn't an idea, but that was like my synopsis, basically.
You know what? I can believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
Because like we're all trying to think like what is really gonna be. I think if it wasn't a package pile driver, it was probably like the Steel Chair thing. It's like, it's not quite heelish, but it's like, ooh, you ain't never did that before. You're supposed to be like this upstanding champion and upstanding, personality.
Yeah, but you got to think
thing.
about it too. We've seen this with Cena. For all time, we've wanted this nigga to turn heel since forever. He was heel back in what, 02, 04, and then he was the ultimate meat baby face.
Yep, and he never went heel again.
But he had hella heel tendencies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if, having Cody do that, it's like, well, like you said, we never seen you do it before, but we know somebody that has done heelish things or has had heel tendencies. So I feel like Cody doing that's just another,
I feel
that's just how
but
I look at it,
Cena being heel, let's say he did go heel, I feel like it still wouldn't be believable. It's kind of like when Becky came back and tried to be a heel, kinda, a little bit. It's just like, we could believe it for a little bit. It's just like, nah, dude, you're too beloved. Sorry, like you're just too good as a face. But with Cody, no, we don't seen in any promotion he's in, whether it's like he's a face and turns heel or a heel trying to go face but comes back to being a heel. He's good at both, but naturally he's kind of like that polarizing figure of like he's gonna go heel, and he's so good at being a heel too.
I'm telling you, when he was in Ring of Honor, he was despicable.
Bro, I heard he was diabolical back in Ring of Honor.
I've seen his work as a heel in Ring of Honor. That nigga was the most disrespectful piece of shit character. Like, he was even a heel in TNA. And his work was good too, but Ring of Honor, he was an asshole. New Japan, that nigga was on some Homelander shit as well. But I feel like his best work as a heel was in Ring of Honor for sure. But when he was in New Japan, he also was awesome shit as a heel too. But if he
never fully did it in AEW. They thought about it, but it's just like, and the fans wanted it too.
Yeah, I think they should have pulled the trigger. I feel like if that happened, he probably would have stayed in AEW. But I don't know, maybe. It is what it is.
Well,
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, so we got Punk, Heyman, Roman, and then we got Rock coming for Cody. So do you think? Because I seen something on Twitter where they had like a choice caveat. So they have, which one would you choose, A or B? So they have A, Cody retains, and then he drops it off to KO at Elimination Chamber, but then KO drops it off to Randy. I think that's how that bitch went.
Randy at what? Mania?
I think it was Mania. I had to look at my likes because I know I liked it. So I got to look at it again.
For sure. I mean,
hold on, let me see.
I don't like that option. Off rip.
I know. Oh, here it is, right here. Perfect. So yeah. So it says which path you gonna pick. So A was KO wins it at main event, drops it back off to Cody at Royal Rumble, and then Cody drops it off to Randy at WrestleMania.
That's too much hot potatoing for me.
So watch this.
No,
so B is Cody retains.
Okay.
Drops it off at Mania to Randy, and then Randy drops it off to KO at SummerSlam.
Better. If I had to choose between the two, that one.
Yeah. So I feel like that one makes the most sense. Because we're not getting Randy versus John. We're not getting that because...
I feel like that might be John's last match.
I feel you.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
But... So I seen a video where Randy and Cody were having a conversation, like a table talk sort of thing. And he had mentioned that because this is John Cena's last run, he basically pitched it to John. He was like, look, he was telling Cody, he was like, look, I'm not the type of guy to pitch, that's Creative's thing. But since, he was thinking that, him and John were going to go until their bodies gave out. And then him seeing what we all saw, John announcing his retirement after WrestleMania or after 2025. He basically was like, look, I pitched the idea to John, and John, he didn't shoot it down, but he was like, look, man, like, I love you, but if this is something that Creative comes up with, we could definitely make it work, but he John's not a pitch guy. He works with what is given to him, which is the most John Cena thing I've ever heard, but
So wait, where are you getting at as far as like him
so
not facing Randy, or
that's basically what I'm getting at. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're probably gonna stick with, because I think 2025 is going to be John's quote unquote year, unless we get, because I don't know if we're gonna get John Cena versus Gunther for the world title. I think it might just stay like as far as like Ric Flair's title reign shit. I think that's gonna stay where it's at. I don't think John Cena's gonna break that streak. Like we might get John doing something else. I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna happen. That's just my 2 cents about it.
If they never do John Cena versus Randy Orton on his last tour or his last leg, that's a travesty. That when these two came in at the same time, there's like in every era, there's two people that are just linked like forever. You have Stone Cold and The Rock, or even The Rock and Triple H a little bit. You have, or hell, Austin and Vince, even though Vince has been around since the dawn of the dinosaurs and shit, and I hope you know what? Let me stop. Knock on wood. Karma's a bitch. But you have certain people that are just linked at the hip. Randy Orton, John Cena. You have Bianca Belair and Rhea, and I feel like that's gonna be main event worthy for WrestleMania for sure. If not next year, the year after that. But when you think about the battles that Orton and Cena went through, they have been feuding forever. Regardless of breaks, hiatuses, whatever. They have been feuding forever. And every time that they feud, it was magnificent. It was beautiful. Of course, you got Cena versus Punk. You got Cena versus potentially Gunther. You got Cena versus Roman, maybe one more time. I have no idea why. But when you think of the last match of Cena, like, it's got to be special. This is the last time. Who's it got to be? It's got to be Orton. Title or not. You don't really need the title at all. But just have that be like the main event of like Cena's last hoorah. It's got to be Orton. They came in at the same time. The feuding has been just, Jesus, they put each other through hell. The man tried to blow up Cena with pyro. Like, come on, man. This was 09 Randy we're talking about too. But it has to happen. It has to happen. But, like, do all the other feuds in the beginning. and like in the middle. But the final one, it has to be Cena versus Orton. That's just too apropos. They're like a married couple, and they love each other in real life. But it has to happen.
I mean, I get it. I truly do. But it's like
with the I feel you twice.
But it's like looking at it,
What's your reserves with it? Talk me through it.
So it's not that I have any reserves with it. I think that you made a lot of fantastic points. Like all I like remember as a kid growing up was John Cena and Randy Orton basically trying to kill each other. Like you said, they put each other through hell. Randy punt kicked his father, for God's sake.
Good grief.
Like, it's like really thinking about you can't have Randy without John. You can't have John without Randy. They're basically Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, they really are.
So, and it's
Naruto and Sasuke.
Naruto and Sasuke. And it's like, I think the only reason why I'm not saying I'm reserved, I think I'm just scared because you remember when Kurt Angle had his final match, right? And it was against Baron fucking Corbin, and everybody, including me, was like, why wouldn't they put John against Kurt Angle for his final match? And even Kurt Angle said this
because he wasn't around.
Yeah, but
I feel you though. That would have been way better, but
yeah, that made so much more sense. I just feel like with how this all these storylines are going, I think it's just trying to make it fit and just trying to make it make sense all before WrestleMania, which is in April, which is in what? In technicality, within 5 months. How are we going to tell this much story within 5 months? You said what?
4 months and a week. Sorry, I was looking up the exact time.
Yeah, so it's like, how are we going to tell this much story with that amount of time? And then we have
who?
All with John and Randy.
Oh, nigga, you don't need a story. The story's already been made.
Okay, facts, right? But we still have Cody, Randy, and Kevin Owens. That shit's gonna drag out until what's the next pay-per-view? Royal Rumble?
Yes. Like official pay-per-view, yes, it's gonna be the Royal Rumble, but they're gonna treat the Netflix thing like a PLE. So, but the actual next one is the Royal Rumble in February, which is weird.
And that's in February. So, okay. The
thing is, like, okay, so Cena, he's going to be done at the end of 2025. You got like a whole year. Obviously, Randy's going to go after Cody and probably have KO up in there. But like, and then you're going to free up Randy throughout the rest of the year up until the end of 2025, basically in a year's time. That's when you do Orton versus Cena. You don't need no story because they have a 20-year legacy together. So just have that one final match and then boom.
But you would think you would want to save that for WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's what
it's
I
like,
thought.
But it's like, where else would you tell that? Because, like you said, okay, because you're right. The story's already been written, you know? But at the same time, it's like, nigga, Randy Orton versus John Cena? You can't do that nowhere else, bro. You can't do... That is a WrestleMania match.
You know what? Yeah, I do agree with you. I feel like we pitched this before, too. Like, if it's not his final match, it's definitely WrestleMania.
It has to. Because I see his final match...
Then who's his final match going to be against, then?
I mean, shit.
Like, who is his greatest opponents? You got to think about that, too. That's active.
That's active?
Yeah.
Shit. We got Sheamus. We got Randy.
Cena and Sheamus as the last... I mean, well, it doesn't really matter, because...
Edge. I was about to say, like, Edge was his final match.
Like, that was fire.
That was a great match, but I'm just saying, like, shit, you remember when Sheamus broke in and he beat John on his first pay-per-view? Like, and them niggas was going at it.
Yeah, he was cool.
They were going at it. So it's like
but this is John Cena, though.
I know. But it's like those are the only two that I can think of right now. I mean, I would say Miz, but you know,
Nah, I mean they'll probably do like a singles match on Raw, maybe, or
that's
even
what
at
I'm
a
saying.
PLE, right? But it's like, because the thing about Cena having his last match, it's going to be super emotional, right? We grew up with John Cena, right? When he broke in with Dr. Thugonomics and then the chain gang shit and, you know, the PG era. So it's going to be like, damn, this is it, dog. Like, thank you for the ride. Like, it's going to have to be something special. And whoever's going to face him, that's a lot of shoes to fill, too. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like trying to make this so dramatic and so emotional. Because it's like, damn, man, thank you for the memories. You know, even though that was kind of appropriation, but that was Vince's idea. But just, thank you, Cena. Like, you really did that shit. You really did.
Yeah.
Super Cena and all. You really did that shit.
Yeah, I get you. It's just you gotta do this right, and I just.
And there's gonna be dream matches in the interim anyway. So
It's true, and I'm not saying I don't want the match. I just think, you gotta mentally prepare yourself. Because it's like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know, I don't want to like get so riled up because, bro, you know how we get. You know how we get. We'll literally make predictions till we're blue in the fucking face, and it doesn't happen, and then we kind of get a little disappointed. You know, so it's just, if Randy versus John doesn't happen at WrestleMania, it is what it is. It doesn't need a title. I think like. If they do it for the title, great. If they don't do it for a title, that's still great. It's just, like, this is Cena, bro. This is John Cena we're talking about. Like,
yeah,
as kids, like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, just thinking, like, damn, bro. Like, all the OGs that we grew up with, they're gone. They're not dead. But they're gone, bro. They're not doing this shit.
They slowly backing off, and like, you know, which is nice to see. But
yeah, like letting the new generation come in, and it's great. Like I'm fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing how NXT is doing, and they're raising these new superstars. Like, it's great. You know, like our children are gonna see the new generation, and you know, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So.
I thought you were leading to like you weren't believing that Orton and Cena are going to face off again.
I don't.
Or is that what
So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm implying.
What do you mean? This fusion sucks.
Yeah, I'm saying that they're not going to have their match at WrestleMania.
Okay. But
I'm not saying they're never going to face off again.
Okay, that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're facing regardless. They can do it on a Raw, and I would be happy. I thought you were saying they're not going to do it, period. I'm like, no, dude. Now
No. Them niggas are going to face off. I just don't think it's going to happen at WrestleMania. That's what I was bringing up the entire point of, like, him and Cody having that conversation. Because Randy was basically telling him, like, he was pitching it for him to have a match at WrestleMania.
Oh, at WrestleMania, got it. Maybe I missed that part.
I might have left that part out, and if I did,
that's why I was hot. I'm like, nigga, what you mean?
Yeah. So
okay, no, you good. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, bro, that was basically that. But then we also last topic before I go off because I'm hungry. But
I need to drink some wine.
But with Paul Heyman and CM Punk possibly going to be joining forces soon, like, how do you think this is going to go down between him and Roman? Like,
I don't know how they're going to orchestrate this, but I feel like definitely some seeds have already been planted. The fact that Punk came back for Survivor Series was like, and with Heyman coming back too, was like, because we kind of knew that Heyman was going to come back for Survivor Series regardless, right? Now, the Punk coming out as the fifth member was like, oh, shit. What does this mean? Just, like, that's the Paul Heyman guy. That's the real Paul Heyman guy. And then you got Roman Reigns. It made me a little bit nervous that they were going to do the same thing when Brock and Roman were feuding. And they had Paul Heyman in the interim. It's like, whose side are you on? But it looked like, clearly, Paul was on both sides for Survivor Series, which was fine. But it's like, they're going to stretch it out, obviously. It depends on, like, what direction they take Roman, really. Because, Punk could do his own thing, like, without Heyman, which is fine. Because you can still have, like, Paul, you can have Paul attached to Roman at the hip, which is fine. It should be like that. You don't really need Paul and Punk together that much, because they can still be separate, but we know what the fuck it is. Like, we know the assignment. And he has that little caveat in the pocket, like, you owe me a favor. Like, okay, cool. Whenever it is, let me know, and it's cool. But I'm still going with my tribal chief. And I feel like Punk knows that. I don't know. It's interesting, though. I feel like he might, like, slide in at WrestleMania, either with The Rock, or, I don't know. But at some point, they're going to have to face off. They don't need to face off now. Like, give it some time.
Yeah,
but Punk and Roman is coming in hot, so...
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because, like, by God, bro,
that's a money match for sure.
Like, this shit right here is something fierce, because it's like, I don't want it to be like a fucking custody for Paul Heyman thing. Like,
hell no.
That's just too fucking much. You know? But I believe it should be like, because I think we were all expecting Rock to come out with Paul.
No, so I expected The Rock to come out, but not with Paul.
Oh well, that would have been crazy.
That would have been nasty.
So I don't know, man. I feel like with how they're keeping a lot of things under wraps, they're doing a great job at it. So I don't know. I mean, let's kind of just keep guessing until we get somewhere, because I feel like there have been a lot of guesses that we've been making, which have been not spot on, but like kind of in alignment to where it's like, okay, now I know where this is heading. So now we can take the foundation of what we've been building on and we can move it over here. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to keep us guessing. I like it. I like it when it's like this, because it makes us really think, you know?
Yeah. So. I think Punk might win the Rumble. If it's not Cena, it's going to be Punk, probably. So Punk and EO are my guesses so far.
Punk and EO.
This nigga got 5 kids. I'm looking up info on The Undertaker, like when his last, or who his last match was. Because I was going to go with, like, back to going with the whole Cena thing, like the last match of, like, certain people. Because you wanted to be, like, special. Like, Shawn's, what should have been the last real match was him and Taker at WrestleMania 26. But then they had that tag match. We don't talk about it. But I think it was Goldberg. And it's like, we don't want to talk about that one, too. Some people shouldn't. Like, you doing a last match, it needs to be, like, for one, your real last match. And it needs to be memorable, right? Yeah. I think technically his last match was the Boneyard match with AJ. If it wasn't, no, I think the Goldberg one happened before that, because we had crowds then, I believe.
Yeah, no, that one happened before. I think Undertaker's last match was the Boneyard match.
Okay. You know what? That's a cool send-off then. That's nice. Good. Don't do like what Ric Flair did. Kurt Angle should have had a better last person for his match, whatever. But going back to the Cena thing, it's got to be super... Because I feel like, depending on the person involved, like Kurt Angle, you definitely needed a better last person to have a match with. Cena, his stock was just, come on now. He was WWE for like 20 years. So you got to have like a proper... send off or a proper last match. Hell, even Goldberg, it's like, Even though I think they're pitching in 2025 that he's gonna have one more match, which sure.
I don't care.
Exactly, right?
You know?
Some people's last match you really don't care for, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm done. A lot of emotions in this one.
Well,
sorry, y'all, if I, but y'all know me. Come on now. I feel like I'm only getting spicier. 2025, we'll fuck around to find out. Subscribe for more.
Hey, we got the sage and we got the spice.
Got the whole fucking pantry. We got a seasoning cabinet. we got a spice rack.
We got sage and we got spice.
That
ghost pepper.
That should be like a subcategory within the podcast. Like, we got the spice rack where we just go fucking crazy, or mainly me. But
we got ghost spice.
Ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper.
Go to the ghost pepper portion of the podcast. It's a lot of alliteration, a lot of P's in that. Jesus.
I think that's what I'm gonna start calling you. Whenever you start getting spicy,
pepper.
Be like, all right, ghost pepper. Here it is.
There's ghost pepper, then there's ghost tequila. Which I still need to try. Because that bottle was like $70. I'm like, I can't justify that yet because of bills, but I will. Matter of fact, let me see real quick how much that costs and where I think I know where to get it. But of course I spelled it ghost how I have my name, and it's like, do you mean this? I'm like, did I not spell it right?
Nah, you know what we need to do?
$80.
We need to make we need to make our characters, our fusion struggle characters. We have to make Godu and Roast.
Wait, was it Godu?
We have two. So Roast is
one.
Roast and Godu.
Yeah, I remember Roast.
So like
Godu
and Roast is like our Vegito and Gogeta.
Who's what? Like, who's Patara and who's the dance?
So honestly, I feel like Roast would probably be the dance and Godu would be the Patara.
I think the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm cool with whatever. I'm
cool with whatever too. I
just think it's the design. Cause like I feel like with Roast, I can definitely see Roast having dreads, for sure. But for Godu, cause I don't know, my hair constantly changes. Because sometimes I do the afro, sometimes I keep it low. So I feel like for Godu, we should do the afro, and then for Roast, we have the Killmonger dreads.
You know what? I'm here for that. Okay.
Or we can do like a side part for Roast.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
I'm cool with. Look,
hey, we got some artists listening to this episode. Hey, hit us up.
Or I could just talk to the artists who I fuck with and just be like, look, if you can do this for me.
Right. Or I could talk to my community because we got some artists up in this bitch.
That's true.
We got some crazy.
We got options. We got options.
We got some options. Subscribe for more. We got you.
Oh, man. But that was it for this podcast episode. We are both hungry. And we've been talking for almost 2 hours. So we're going to end this episode right here. If you guys like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and check out the most recent episode that me and Ghost did, which is a live episode. My webcam was a little wonky, so my shit will be on and off throughout the episode, of course. But yeah. We hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you guys want to follow us, or follow Ghost rather, go ahead and follow him at...
You can follow me at glitchgrave.com for the most part, which will be revamped at some point. That's where you can find all of my stuff. But at the same time, you can follow the man, the sage, the guy, the Shogun himself, Son Randu, on his new website, by the way, risingsun.com. So proud of you, brother. You can follow him over there. Sorry, I just did your whole fucking plug. Go ahead and plug your shit, man.
It's okay. You can officially Follow me, Sunrandu, at WWI. Wow.
WWE, y'all.
Keep this in. You guys can go ahead and see all of my stuff at WWE. Wow, son of a bitch. www.risingsun.com. Like I said, do a multitude of things. Photography, for the Tampa area people. But you guys can also see my YouTube videos. You got my Twitch up there. All of my socials. Y'all can find it all up there. And we also got apparel. We got merch. We got some Sunrandu merch. We got a little sprinkle, little dash of Future Struggle merch in there. There'll be more soon on the website, but for right now, it's all there. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all for listening and or watching, because we also have a YouTube channel, Fusion Struggle on YouTube. We're gonna have a Fusion Struggle Reacts coming soon. So but all right, y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all soon. Yeet.
Yeet. Yo, Sky is fine as hell, bro.